Hello everybody, my name is Kadema. Welcome back for another video of NHL 19 franchise mode. We're gonna continue this series. The last video, it's been a while, I know boys. I had to do a couple of videos previously. Spider-Man came out and everything. I had to finish it as well. So I took that series on pause. Now I'm unpausing it. We're getting back into it again. So in the last video, we basically finished our second season of the simulation of the franchise. And it didn't go well at all. It even got worse than this first season for some reason. But the players played better, of course. Towards the end, actually, we gave ourselves a chance to maybe make it to the playoffs. It's just at the beginning. This infamous month of October and November, we were playing bad, boys. And these are the two months where you want to play good. If you want to make it, have a chance at the playoffs. If you don't play good, you're probably not gonna make the playoffs. So it's either way, boys. It goes either way. So we didn't make it, unfortunately. We were very close, as you can see right here. 89 points, right behind Boston. Actually, Boston was 99 points, so we didn't have a chance in the Atlantic, but we could have maybe passed with a couple more wins past Flyers or the Devils, you know, over there in Metropolitan Division, but we couldn't do it. So what's gonna happen here is we're just gonna simulate the season, the rest of the season, since there's nothing else going on. I'm gonna look at the scouts, if they're, see if they are assigned or not. All right, just to make sure that we do keep on track with that, boys. We need to make sure that the scouts are good, because we're gonna do apparently the draft in this one. I wasn't sure if I did the draft or not. It's been so long. I didn't know if I did the draft in the previous video or not. Apparently not. So we're gonna do the draft here. Let me go simulate all the way up till the 1st of, what's it, March, I think. I think it's March. So Pietrangelo back. We're gonna put him back. Why not? I forgot he was injured. Him and Chara for a while now were injured, both of them. Alright, so let's just simulate until the 1st, boys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a quick transitioning up until we are at the trap pick and everything, and all of it is done. And I guess that's about it, really. So let me just transition really quick, boys. Alright, boys, looks like the playoffs are completed. The Tampa Bay Lightning won the cup this year, so that's interesting. I don't remember who won the cup for the previous 2 years. Or the previous year before. I guess Syracuse Crunch. I don't know who they are, but it's not us. We are the Grand Rapids, so we didn't even make it to the playoffs in the AHL as well. So it wasn't good a year overall for anybody. So the Tampa Bay Lightning won the cup. Let me see real quick who won the cup last year. I don't remember, boys. I don't remember. Tampa Bay as well. All right, Tampa Bay, boys, is becoming Oh, actually, you know what? The Capitals won it. So that was the 3rd year, actually? Okay, so that was just the 3rd year simulation. It was not the 2nd, boys. That's interesting. Don't remember it being 3 years, but alright, this is gonna be our 4th year then. Okay. So the Washington Capitals ended up winning two Stanley Cups in a row right after the Pittsburgh Penguins did, and now it's the Lightning who wins two cups in a row, boys. That's very interesting. Now, what is this? There's another team, a new team that's gonna win 2 cups in a row or something? It better be us. It would be fun to be if it be us, boys. Okay, let me just look at the scouts again. Just got a couple of minutes before doing it. I think we're good. We're fine. Character assessments. We do not want that to be a thing. So I'm just gonna look right here, boys. There we go. This guy needs to be scouted, absolutely. I don't know why he wasn't scouted properly, boys, but we'll do it. We'll work on that. All these elite players, boys, every year that you can unlock. Like this guy right here. Another franchise, medium franchise right here. What is it? Another goaltender, boys. Imagine if we can pick him up. We probably will be able to when you think about it, so we gotta be careful about these. We gotta make sure that we don't miss out on any of these. Let's see if we made it a little bit far. So the New York Islanders made it all the way to the top. Colorado, Vegas again. Good lord. Montreal is again in the top 10. How is that even possible? You see how good Montreal is doing this year? We're actually in the top 15, but top 15 is not. We're probably going to be able to move up to 10 or 9th if we're lucky. Last year we weren't able to do that, so I hope this year is going to change. Top 15 is actually not good for us, considering the fact that we didn't make it to the playoffs, so we could have had a much better draft pick, boys, but it didn't happen. So over here, Pominville, forwards, alright? So we got Pominville, Camilleri, Phil Pula, Emschke. No big legends or anything. Couple of different players, good players in the overall, but no legends. We did end up losing Chara, which he had, a 1-year contract, so he decided to retire with 680 points. So Chara is out of our team, boys. He retired. Let's see what he did for us in this last year of retirement, basically. 17 points, not that bad for top 4 though. Yeah, I don't know, boys. He wasn't playing that good, but he was alright. He was alright. We lost Chara. And for goaltender wise, nobody. Alright, literally nobody. So only Chara is important in this one. He did not become a scout too, so he just retired completely. Eric Ferrell, Montoya, Antoine Vermette. Okay, we got all of this done. I'm ready to go to the draft right now, boys. It's gonna be you already know it's gonna be a 100, not 100. It's gonna be a 1-hour special episode. So you already know, boys. So let's do this. Let's go right into the draft. You already know what my technique is. We're gonna try to go for really high. So we're gonna try to go already for the 10th pick in exchange for my 15th. See if we can get anything particular. I know there's on the franchise. I don't know if it's gonna be. He's not ranked first overall, so he's gonna be picked up. We might be able even to pick him up, just like our last goaltender, in the 2nd round or something. So we've got actually 2 first rounders, the 15th place and the 17th. So we can probably move up with both of them. If that's the case, that would be really cool, boys. I decided to say fuck it. I'm not gonna do any trades because it's too hard. It's beginning to get too hard at this point of the where we are left in the franchise. It's too hard. No team in the top drafts wants to trade their draft picks. Basically, they don't want to trade their draft picks, and they want players which, for some reason, are depth players and top 6s, defensemen. I don't know why they want that. I can't trade anybody. I can't trade my draft picks. So I'm just going to settle for my 15 and 17, boys. I can't move up with that. Somehow. I don't know how I managed to move up for Burke in the very first draft that we did, boys. I really don't know. Somehow I did it. I don't know, boys. I don't remember because, god damn it, it doesn't work anymore. It hasn't worked ever since. I don't know why. So just send to your user pick, I guess. These guys are getting really annoying. They don't want to trade anybody. So this guy right here for the Islanders, really good for them. Right wing's power forward, Vishnevsky, 83 overall, medium elite. Got a 79, and we got an 82 right here, 80, another 82. The Montreal Canadiens messed up big time with top 6 only, with all these elites right here in the 80s. Let's see, there's a defenseman right here. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so we'll pick it up. It doesn't matter really, right? I'm not gonna get an 80, so not somebody that can play directly for us, but we can probably get someone really good, like this guy right here. See? This guy is like a Patrick Onfist, they're saying. Very friendly, because that doesn't matter. He's in the A, but I think he's gonna be in the 70s, boys, high 70s. Medium elite potential. What is he? He's a power forward too. Yeah, really good for us. So we're gonna pick him up right away, boys. Let's pick him up. He's a right wing, a right winger, 18 years of age. This guy as well is 18 years of age, more like a Joe Thornton. But he doesn't have the height of a Joe Thornton. He only has... didn't do too many points on a 13th play. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna put Henley first, boys. I'm more confident in him. Okay, so 63 overall even. He's even worse than... he's worse than I thought he would actually be. But that's okay. Let's look at the potential before we pick up Barkov. I know there's a franchise in here. I don't know where he's gonna be picked off. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna be in the second round, boys. It looks like he's gonna be picked off in the second round. I do want him, just so it's the trade bait, boys. Just so it can be a trade bait that we can have him, trade him if we need to, or maybe trade the other goalie as well. You know, just have franchise, have the best prospects available to us. So this guy's set up to be in the first round, second round as well. We got other players right here. Okay, anybody right here? We've got a lot of gems actually. I'm gonna just pick up this guy, I guess, right here, Barkov. So because these two guys are both goaltenders, I don't need goaltenders right now. So Barkov, you're coming into our team as well. So pretty much the same guy here, except one is a power forward, one is a playmaker. We'll see who can play better for us. Let's look at the stats. 73 and 70. I'm looking at the awarenesses, boys, basically. Alright, so this guy, they're both right wingers. I don't want to look at the face-offs. 72, 70, so a little bit better for this guy, actually, than Henley. That's okay, boys. Let's just go into our other draft pick. Okay, all the way they are in 15. Hopefully we did not miss out on the franchise. We did not. Okay, so we did not miss out on any of these two. We're in 46 overall. Yeah, let's pick him up right away, boys, so we don't miss out on him. So 64 overall. Another medium franchise goaltender we picked off. The goaltenders are OP in this game, boys. There's a lot of medium franchise goaltenders that you can pick off, and that might be a good trade bait eventually if we want it. We might actually trade that for better players, for really elite players if we want it. We could do that, boys, for our team. Right now we don't have to because we already have Burke. We have Panarin on the first line. I don't know who's in the right wing though. Maybe someone for the right wing. Maybe we could pick up someone. Patrick Schwartz. Okay, let's see what we got. Peter Schwartz that we could pick up. A couple of gems. I don't want to pick up anybody here because they're not like scouted well. So I'm gonna pick up these right here, which are low elites. So I'm gonna pick up one of them who's a gem. So basically this guy is going up. 18 years of age. He's Hugo Brouillette. Okay, he's a French guy. He's probably gonna be in the 50s, 40s maybe. Okay, elite, doesn't have any comparison. This guy either. Actually, this guy is a little bit better. Schwartz. So I might pick him up instead. This guy is not that good. And this guy, yeah, alright. So the best choice is Schwartz right here. So we're going to pick him up. Oh, he's 19 years of age. That's why. Oh, that is 19 years of age. In that case, I'm just going to pick up Brouillette then. Defenseman, boys, why not? Low elite. 48. Never going to play in the NHL. But good trade bait. I know I already say that good trade bait, but I didn't know I don't trade them, even though I don't end up trading them. I could though. I could for the. I think I'm gonna end up just doing that, trading the low elites and stuff instead of the top fours, because it looks like nobody wants the top fours. No, I don't want to make that trade. Yeah, nobody wants to trade anymore for the top fours for the draft picks. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna go for what I feel like it's gonna be the best decision for me. So I'm gonna go for this guy. Even though he's 19 years of age, he's 70 overall, so he had time to grow. It's actually pretty good, bro. It's pretty good. He's got a really good offensive awareness. So he might actually have a really decent, if we can play him the right way, he might have a decent push. Okay, let's see what we got, what else we've got. So basically we got a couple of elites, 2 other elites right here. I guess I'm gonna go for the centerman first. Yeah, I'll go for the centerman first. There I go. From Norway, 50 overall. All right, got all these low elites. I'm picking off, boys. It's unbelievable. All of them, I'm picking all of them. Basically 4, 5, 5th round. It's unbelievable. I can't believe I just can't do that. Okay, so the other low elite got picked off. We're the 139 position. This guy is they're saying he's might have a chance. Actually, you get to see here some A's and stuff. I'm not entirely sure about that, boys. What about this guy, Dixon, right here? Grinder. Doesn't have the good, the better stats, the best stats. I don't know, boys. I'm thinking about someone I could pick off, like someone that really good, be good. A chance, maybe. I could take some chances. Okay, so far it's this guy who's the best option. This guy seems alright. He doesn't have any A's. So I'm gonna take a chance on Bankston right here. He's 19 years of age. He's not gonna be elite. We'll see if he's a top 6 or something. Oh, he's a bottom 6. Alright, well, 73 overall, bottom 6. Not that good. He doesn't have any trade value, boys. It's not gonna be good for us. I take a chance. I wanted to try something out. Didn't work out, boys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, get this guy instead, because I want to make sure that I get good draft picks at least. So 5th round, there we go. And that was I had a lot of 5th rounders. That's a 46 overall. I got a lot of low overalls, so nobody is gonna eventually play in my league. None of them are gonna play in the team, boys. That's for sure. Not with these overalls, but they will probably end up they being traded. They're trade assets. The low top 6s though, not really. The low elites have trade assets, so these could be very interesting for us, boys. Now, it's a high top 9 right here. You might actually have a chance with him to be something, but he's 19 years of age, so I don't want none of him. No, I don't think it's worth it to try anything. Might be a low elite right here. I don't want to go for any goaltenders, but low elite right here, we might have a chance. He's 20 years of age. No, he's a bust. 19, yeah. So all of these are busts. This guy might have a chance, so we're gonna give him a chance. 17 years of age, top 6. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. We're going off the bat right here, boys. 58. We started off really good. We ended up pretty bad, but that's okay. It evens it out, boys, for this year. So pretty decent stuff in general. Pretty decent draft. Got all these scouts that I need to assign again. So go to assign scout. I need to re-sign them basically again. So let me do that. Alright then, boys. Finished the signing as well. So I skipped the signing completely for you boys. I got rid of a couple of players and everything. Almost all of my defensemen were gone from the team. I only got 3 of them back, I think. 2 or 3 of them back. So from those who basically were eligible to the free agency. So I guess it's gonna be a brand new team for our team this year. There's a couple of players I signed that were prospects and everything. So all the medium elites or medium franchise or anything. I did not sign the free medium franchise goaltender because I already had my other franchise one, which is Brust, of course. He's already at 69 overall, pretty nice, with the starter, medium starter as his backup. We are gonna need a depth defenseman and a top 2 defenseman or top 4 defenseman. We've got space for that, boys. And we're gonna need a medium, not medium, but we're gonna need a backup goaltender as well. All right, so that's what I'm gonna look out for right here in the free agency. So let's look what we got. We got the other scouts resigning and everything. Now I am gonna need to sign some scouts as well, because I've got 3 scouts in total that I haven't signed yet. But let's look at the roster first, because the most important thing. Oh, I already saw it, boys. Don't worry, I saw it. I saw Ovi. All right. First liner though, we've got Galchenyuk, which is available in the free agency. Lots of big players this year, boys. Galchenyuk, I don't think I need any centermans. I don't think I need any centermans, boys, so I think I'm good on that. First, we do need a depth forward though. For forwards, I'm going to look that up later on though. Left wingers, I don't think I need any left wingers as well, but OV, boys, OV. I kind of want to get him. Boys. It's Ovechkin. You need to get this guy. I mean, it's Ovechkin of all people. You need to get him, right? I mean, he's gonna produce like hell for you. Look at this. He had a difficult year last year, but that's okay, boys. In the second line, probably could do 60 points or plus for you, and still get in the 40s. A guaranteed 40 goals score. And maybe a 50 goal score if you can put it out there. And maybe you can play Panarin instead in the second line. You don't know. You play either one of them. That would be really great, boys. I need to sign him. I don't know who I've got in the as a left winger. I gotta look that up, boys. But I need to sign this guy. I need to sign Ovechkin for sure, boys. I need to sign him. It's a no-brainer at this point. I need to get him in the team. So defenseman-wise. Okay, so we don't have any top 2s, but we got some top 4s. Couple of choices right here. Now, the most obvious ones are right here. We're not going to go for these 2, but we can go for either one of these 4s right here. So Larson, Hamilton, Brodin, or Niskanen. One of them is going to join our team, boys. Hamilton is 87 overall. Offensive defenseman. I don't think I need him. I'm gonna look at the stats. All right, defensive awareness. So let's see what kind of stars that we got. Okay, so this guy already is much more. He's not that good. He's a defensive defenseman. He's not actually. Doesn't even have discipline. He doesn't have any discipline, so that's not good. He has the same amount as Dougie Hamilton. 85, 87. I guess it's good enough. Itself, Niskanen 87, 88. And Niskanen is actually pretty good. Actually pretty good, boys. But I think I'm going to go for, you already know, I'm going to go for Dougie Hamilton. I'm going to go all out this year. I want my team to win. I'm going to get the best players available. Alright. So 7.2 million. We're going to sign him, boys, for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years on our team. He's getting old. 6 years is a big deal for him, so... Big deal for Mr. Hamilton. Goaltender wise, we're going to look right away. Backups. We need a backup. I got rid of Bernier, boys, because he's a fringe starter, so he might actually go down in the stats. So I don't want him to become something else than a backup and get screwed over. So I kind of want somebody that's a starter. Like a backup that's going to be a starter. So maybe Kincaid or something like that, boys. That would be pretty decent for us. We could actually get Mike Smith or something like that. Let's look at who's the best choice right here. All right, who's got the best stars? So we've got this guy. We got Mike Smith so far has been the best choice. We've got anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hang on. I did see something right here. Okay, we got Thomas Grace, but he's a fringe starter, so forget about it. Anything else? No, Gillies, not really. Doesn't look like it, boys. Doesn't look. Looks like it really does look like Mike Smith's gonna be our best option. So we're gonna pick up Mike Smith, unless we want to pick up one of these guys, like a starter that can play as a backup. We could do that, like Letonen or something, say Letonen. Well, I don't want to get in the high 80s though, because if he's in the high 80s, then he's gonna play as a starter as well. It's gonna hurt Bobrovsky's productivity, which I don't want that to happen. So maybe just a backup like Lehtonen would do the job. Maybe somebody else. Is there anybody else that's better? Korpisalo maybe would be all the way. We could go for Korpisalo. Two previous Blue Jackets goaltenders playing for us. I don't know, boys. I don't know. I feel like Lehtonen would be a better choice. I'm just gonna go for the safe route and go for Mike Smith here, boys. Just go for the safe route. Mike Smith, nobody is interested in him, so we should just give him a little bit of a two-year deal with 2.8 million. All right, let's go for the defenseman wise. Let's go for the depth. What sort of defenseman we can go for depth right here? So not 7th, because 7th they're not going to become the stay depth. We need somebody like maybe these guys right here. One of these guys. So Ruta, Johns, or Buffalgun. Buffalgun I think would be pretty decent for us. So 84, 84, 81, 80, 83. Okay, so 81, 83. I'm going to get for Buffalgun. I'm going to go for him, of course. He's the best option. Nobody's interested. I think I can probably get him just like that without having to give him any bonuses. Now let's go forwards. Let's get one of the depth forward. We gotta get ourselves a depth forward right here, boys. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some depth right here. Right here. Okay, so we gotta get in the overalls though. Come on now. Gotta get into overalls for that. So there's the depth right here. Top 9 depth, 80 overalls, 27 years of age. That could be a trap, boys. That could be a trap. I don't know. Make sure that I'm in the UFAs and everything. Okay, no, he's in the UFAs. Ivan Rodriguez. It could be a trap, boys. He could become like a top a 4th liner or something. 84, 85 or 83. Okay. We probably have a better option for other players. Brent Connolly. 82, 83. So the other one's is better. Simmons gonna grow. I don't want to get him. I want to make sure to not get someone who can grow. Marcus Naslund, Grenlund. Actually, he's pretty decent. He's got the discipline and everything. So you know what? Let's get this guy instead. Let's get him, since he's got the discipline and everything. We need players with discipline. All right, we're good. Let me go look at the roster really quick with you guys. I'm gonna look at the roster with you. See if there's any player. What we have in the left wing, we can probably just get rid of somebody. In order to get Ovi in the team. So we've got Panarin, we've got Svechnikov. Now here's the problem. Here's why I can't get Ovechkin. God damn it. Svechnikov is the 2nd liner, so he's gonna be the in the 2nd line. So that's 1 and 2 right there. Combination. We've got Adam Ernie as well. So 3. We're pretty much stacked up. We do need a 4th liner, I think. Forgot about that. Yeah, we do need a 4th liner for our left wing. Okay. Do we need anything here? Did I forget completely or something? I forgot, boys. All right, so 1, 2, and depth. I don't know. That might be our depth forward. I'm gonna say 4th line. So a 3rd liner, boys. We need a 3rd liner for right wing. 4th liner for left wing. Okay, we already got everything here. So yeah, we're stacked up. We're stacked up in here, and over here we can't do anything. 1, 2, and basically yeah, 3 and 4. We're stacked up, boys. So I think we can't get Ovi. Unfortunately, we don't have space for him in our team. There's not enough space for a team, or our team is already juiced. We can't get Ovi. We don't need him. That's not good. I wanted to get him. He could have got him, like, could have gave us a lot of goals for our team and help us out a lot, but I guess I can't. This is too much for us, boys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for instead, keep it simple. We need a fourth liner for the top, for the left winger, left wing position. So let's look in the top right here in the 79s. Cogliano, McGinn, Lear, or Lawton. So one of them, one of these guys, boys, we're gonna take. 82, 85. 82. Okay, so already this guy's better just because of the census. I know the census say he's worse, but that's not true because he's got the discipline. I'm looking at the discipline and the awarenesses, boys. So okay, they are so far 83, 84 actually. So he's got better potential. He's got the discipline still. So McGinn is the best option right here. And what about this guy? 85, 80, 80, 85. Actually, this guy's Cogliano is actually really good. We're gonna get Cogliano for our team, boys. Cogliano for sure. Let's get him. He's a fourth liner, so he might get somebody that wants him. So I'm just gonna give him a little bit of a better contract, 1 year deal. All right, right wing. We need a third liner, boys. So in the third liner already, you can see we've got some options right here. The top 6 defensemen, Hyman or Foligno. We're gonna go for one of these two. So 85, 85. He's 83. This guy's 85, 85 as well. But Foligno is 75 in the department of basically discipline. So far it's Hyman. Maybe we can look at the other ones as well. 87, 85, 87. You know what, Inastraza? I'm gonna pick him up instead. He's a much better player. What about this guy? 85, 84, 80. Okay. You know what? Connor Brown is actually better. So this is the best option, Connor Brown right now. And yeah, okay. So Connor Brown is the best option right now, boys. So let's pick up Connor Brown. Pick him up and sign him. Give him a little bit of a bigger deal. 2.625 for 2 years. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got what we needed. And we can go. So we can simulate one day at a time. I'm gonna simulate all up until the day 5, because usually this is when they start signing the players. So let's just sign them. Okay, we got Cogliano, Baffelgun, Mike Smith, Connor Brown, and Marcus Gunn. We got everyone, I think. Let's see if Ovi went with anyone, boys. See if he went with anyone. We want to make sure. I wanted to get him, but I can't get him, unfortunately, boys. Signings. So, Blackwood, alright, nobody so far. Evan Rodriguez, low names, boys, low names. Okay, the big name though, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, re-signed with the Edmonton Oilers, so nothing else. No big players have signed so far. I'm just gonna go and search for my scouts, boys. Give me a few minutes. So what we're gonna end up doing, I signed up the scouts, boys. So let's see, we got Doug Hamilton as well, forgot about him. So we got him, we got our top 4, another top 4 to play with alongside of Pietrangelo. So we got our scouts, so that's good. All of our scouts, I think I signed like up to 4 or 5 scouts or something. 4 scouts, I think. So all the way to the 10th, just to see who Ovi signed with. I'm just interested in that basically, boys. Just to see who signed with Ovi. Now I gotta make sure my scouts are really well in the right position, basically. And make sure they're not I gotta do that in the season probably, yeah. Okay, so let's just look at the league, see who signed with who, basically. So sign-ins, see what we got all the way up to us, basically. There we go. Just sign Cogliano. Okay, so Galchenyuk went with Anaheim, boys. We've got Anderson, which he went with the Capitals. Okay. So Tuukka Rask is going with Toronto. Jaden Schwartz going with the Canucks. Alex Ovechkin is going with the Predators. He's going to play with PK Subban, boys. Okay. That is interesting. Ovi playing with PK Subban and the defenseman is over there. Okay, that's going to be a filthy team. Dubnyk, Crawford, we've got all these players right here, boys. Palmieri. Bernier, our last backup, decided to go for Columbus. Joe Thornton's going for Philadelphia. About that, what else do we got? Nothing else really. Anisimov in itself, I guess. St. Louis. So Ovi's going to the Predators. That's very interesting. It's not going for a team that like the Tampa Bay Lightning maybe, who won the 2 Stanley Cups in a row now. I don't know, boys. Feels kind of strange, but we're gonna simulate up until next season and see how it goes. Time to look at our lineups. I simulated up until the next season, so we're right beside our season. Let's look at our roster, what it looks like. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got 2 third liners right here in Veleno and Rasmussen, which are both centermen. Both are basically the same potential, so we can probably trade one of them. We'll see what we have in the left wing and the right wing position. We've got Grant Noon as I guess our depth forward. That's what I wanted him to be as well anyways, so he's going to be there as depth. Left wing 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're pretty much caught up big time. We're really doing good on the left wing position. Right wing 1, 2, of course everybody is going to play in the second line. 3 and 4 in Ferk. So Ferk, not really, he hasn't grown, boys. I wanted him to grow. He did not grow, so you can probably play him in the minors maybe. Let's see, 84, 83, 83. And what about his counterpart right here, Zablocki, which he has a medium potential. We could probably grow him by playing a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to play Zablocki instead of Ferk, boys. Ferk, I'm going to play him in the AHL instead. So Zablocki, you're going to play 4th line. And I guess defenseman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got Ronek. Ronek's going to be our depth defenseman, I guess. He has to be. So Ronek's going to be our depth defenseman. Goalies, I guess we've got, yeah, Mike Smith and Bobrovsky. How's Prost doing? So Prost is now 71 overall. Pitt is 67, so they're pretty good. So Prost is growing pretty nicely, boys. We've got, let's see what we got. So regular, didn't I sign him or something? Who did I sign over there? Nobody signed for me over the defenseman wise? Or Buffalo Gun did, okay, that's why. Buffalo Gun became a top 6 again, boys. I wanted to play Ronek top 6. It turns out it's the other way around, boys. That's okay. We don't have any problems in itself, aside from Rasmussen and Veleno, basically. So I don't know what we could do, Red Dead boys. Do we play? You guys can let me know. Do we play Rasmussen or Veleno together in the same team? Do we trade one of them to have a 4th liner instead? Because if we don't make any trades, then Veleno and Rasmussen are basically, one of them is gonna have to play in the 4th line. It's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them because they're both mediums. So they both need to basically play either at their position or higher than their position to grow a little bit more. I'm thinking about keeping Veleno. Thinking that Veleno is going to be much better already. You can see he's got better stats and everything. So if we want to trade somebody, we should trade Rasmussen. Alright, he's a better choice right here. So let's just look at the lineups really quick. We're going to do the lineups. So Panarin is going to play, of course, with Manta and Ecker. Alright, it's got to be like that. Svechnikov with Larkin and Eberle, of course, that's good. Adam Ernie, yes. Joe Veleno on the third line, yep. And Cody Brown on the third line. Right wing position, where is he? Zablocki, there we go. So we've got Rasmussen with Cogliano and Zablocki. So Zablocki is gonna grow faster, that's really good for him. Cogliano's good for him, he's playing his position. Now we've got snipers. Okay, so we do need Rasmussen is the only one that's gonna get hurt if we don't trade him, boys. He's gonna get hurt his career, so I don't want him to get hurt or anything, but we'll see how it goes. So do we have, okay, so we got the power forward, of course, so everything goes well. We got the score right here, I guess. There we go. No, actually he's a passer. He's someone who passes the puck a lot. And Ecker as well as passes the puck a lot as well. Okay then, we both can grow, so I guess we could move up Panarin or anything. We could move up Svechnikov instead of Panarin or something if we need to. Svechnikov is someone who does assists anyways as well, so got a lot of assistments. So do we have somebody here? Nobody really. That's yeah, okay. It's probably not gonna go so well. We'll see how it goes, boys, with this lineup. We've got, of course, Dougie Hamilton with Pietrangelo. So let's see how that's gonna go. Got Cholwisky and Hutton playing together. And we're gonna get, of course, Bufflegun. Ronek, you're not playing. We gotta play this guy. He's a top 6 as well. So Zari Jarvi, whoever his name is, he's gonna play as well, 81 overall. Hutton, he's a top 6 defenseman, but he's low. Okay, so he's a low. Okay, so this guy's a low top 4, boys. So we have to play him in his position. We have to play him in top 6. So we're good. We're good on that. Yeah, we're good, boys. So let's do that. And for goaltender wise, everything's good. Ronek and Grennan, of course, are 2 def. And I think we're good. Otherwise, over here, I'm going to set up already this. So I'm going to end the video right here, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to see you guys for the next one. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And keep me posted on whether or not I should trade Rasmussen. Let me know, boys. Keep it easy.